What is up, movie nerds? I am here with Stevie Guttman, one of the leads in First We Take Brooklyn, one of the leads in Davi's Way. What aren't you doing right now?
I don't know, I've been a busy boy, but thank God everything's going pretty good lately.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm happy.
So let's talk about your films. What are your role? What's your role in First We Take Brooklyn? That film looks awesome.
It's a really big stretch character for me. I had to dive in this character to play this really neurotic New York Ashkenazi Jewish guy. And so it took years. I kind of feel like I went the Day-Lewis method and like really got into it. I'm actually still in character right now with my accent and everything like that.
Even the hat.
I'm really from Scotland. I stick to character for a while. But
you guys, Stevie's good. Okay.
You want 8 Thai boys massaging you in bad shorts and whispering sweet nothings in your ear? You got it. You want a line of geishas doing magic tricks, pulling rabbits out of their assholes while they whistle Dixie? You got it. Because I'm your guy.
I play a character named Mendel. Mendel is the guy, I guess you could say, who's the money of the operation. That comes in and he follows you up the steps through this guy's world and then onto the balcony where boom, Mendel is being quirky and neurotic and very mean. And I got to have a lot of fun with it.
And have you been acting for years and years and years, or are you just vibing with Danny and you're like, now I'm rushing it?
I remember, it's something I've always wanted to do, and it took me probably till about 28 to have the guts to go, I'm really going to do this. I remember the first acting moment was 2nd grade. I played Captain Hook, and I really wanted the role, so all the kids were just reading, and I was like, and overacting as we read the script, and then my mother dressed me head to toe. There were pictures of this guy, Captain Hook with the beard. I had a beard, and I had a long hairdo, and I wore these boots that may have been my mother's cowboy boots, and I walked into class, and I felt so cool. I'll never forget this. I walked into my 2nd grade class, and I looked at everyone and said, and I slipped on the boots, and tripped and fell. I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to bang the table, forgot about that. But I tripped and fell in front of my whole class in 2nd grade. So
then you got the part.
I did get the part. I murdered it. Are you kidding me? Standing ovation, 2nd grade, Captain Hook.
How could anybody give that part to anybody else?
I have no idea.
This is our Captain Hook.
Absolutely. So from there, I did some acting classes and things as a child. But it just, I don't know, other interests in girls and life kind of took over and took me away from that. And somewhere around the age of 28, I realized, I said, you know what, I'm not happy. And I want to go back to really what I want to do. So I called my parents. I was like, yeah, that schooling I just had, that bachelor's degree and that master's degree and all this time and effort I spent. I'm going to move back in with you and be an actor. So
I'm sure they love that.
Oh, no. That's every nice neurotic Jewish parent's dream, that their son is going to be like, all the schooling and everything that I planned for you to do, no, you're going to go and be an artist. Yeah, it went over really good.
I'm sure they...
So,
yeah.
I remember I did my first film right away, and the first audition I had was for this role of a schizophrenic. And I remember I go, oh my God, what a role. It's for a movie called Spiritual that never came out. What a role. It's in depth. This is some real actor stuff. So I'm going to be in touch with my emotions and play different levels. And first audition ever, I get the starring role in the film. Never came out. No one ever saw it. And I sent it to one friend in New York. My friend in New York saw this, goes, this is the worst piece of shit I've ever seen in my life, but you're not bad. You're not bad. So from there...
That's actually a really, really good compliment, because they're they're being 100% honest.
Of course. No, it's a good friend of mine. And from there, I just wound up doing a couple other films. I had a streak of movies that just never came out. I did a film in Paris that never came out. And after Paris, when I realized, I said, all right, I have to see if this is for real. So years later, here I am. I'm 11 years in LA now. My first big thing in LA, I had a Boost Mobile commercial where I played a Boost Mobile man baby. And it was an interesting experience to realize that I'm coming to LA to kind of be this quirky, method, intense actor. And I realized I'm hanging from strings being a guy in a baby Bjorn pitching Boost Mobile. And that's how I learned what acting is. It's taking on the moment in the job and just making that moment real no matter what the circumstances. Realizing now that I'm becoming a working actor, or it's been heading that way, that acting is certain, I'm still just auditioning. And it's like, I don't know where the next role's coming from 100%. And it's like, no, there's really only like 4 people that get to go, yeah, this is easy and my path is set out. The rest of us, you're grinding and you're struggling. But I'm lucky enough to know that my next film is coming out in July.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
That's an awesome segue. That wasn't bad, right? So the segue is that we have Davi's Way coming out.
Right.
Which is another movie produced by Danny where he follows Robert Davi, who may be the foremost character actor of all time. He was he's the James Bond villain. He was the opera singer in The Goonies, the one singing the chunk. And the villain of the Goon, he's been in everything from top to bottom. And he just decided himself that his new career change is going to be, he's going to honor his idol Frank Sinatra, and he wants to sing Sinatra over the world. And he's become one of the foremost Sinatra singers.
And more, much more than this, I did it my way.
So they made me his assistant, and I worked with him for the past couple of years. He's a very interesting character, to say the least. I remember noticing many times just looking at his big hands, because Robert Davi's a very big, statuesque, kind of hulking guy, and I kept envisioning those hands around my neck strangling me multiple times during the filming of this documentary. Mm-hmm. And luckily I survived, and here I am today, and it didn't happen.
I put my ass on the line to get you here, and all I expect is a little cooperation.
It's a fun journey that takes you on a million different twists and turns. You get to follow Robert Davi for a year and a half, me as this kind of sidekick next to him, and it adds to some interesting moments, to say the least.
So thank you so much for taking time to meet with us today, and remember to
keep watching movies.